Welcome to the Teaching Bites podcast. Here are your hosts, Fred and Sharon Jaravada.
So we're ready to go. This is going.
Okay.
We're not going to edit this episode. So I have some questions about pencils in the classroom. So this episode, hi everyone. This episode is called How to Stay Sharp with Your Pencil Management. Get it?
Mm-hmm.
There's a huge pun intended there.
Which you thought of on the fly. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I think so. But anyway.
Get my point? Okay, anyway, go.
All right. So we're going to talk about a very controversial thing that happens in the classroom that I notice and that I know Sharon and a lot of teachers actually are very, let's just say they're very strict about pencil management among their students, right?
Well, it's also one of those headaches that it seems so simple, but yet it's a big deal if you don't have a management system.
Okay, so first of all, why is it a headache for you guys, for teachers?
So I actually my kids use wooden pencils, right? So they need pencil sharpeners, right? So I actually don't let them even bring their own. I have an electric sharpener, and
Why don't you let them bring their own pencil sharpener?
Because I'm going to spend time trying to sharpen it, and then they're not paying attention, or they could get distracted, right?
Okay.
So I
Makes
just
sense.
I'm going to get one electric pencil sharpener, and only a person that could use it is me.
Only you? Mm-hmm. Why?
Or an adult, and then a parent or a teacher.
Yeah, why though? Why?
Because they cost $100+, and
The pencil sharpener?
the sharpener itself.
Oh my God! What are these? I haven't looked at prices.
Maybe mine was $85, but
my
it's
goodness.
it's not cheap, right? And
Why don't you use the manual one?
that takes forever.
Really?
Yeah, it doesn't sharpen as well. Do you remember that when you were in school? It doesn't sharpen as well. And
I can sharpen my pencil in about 4 or 5 rotations. Like,
no.
really?
If I have to sharpen 22 pencils, it's going to take me forever. You have to crank it.
It's not as. I guess it's not. Is it as loud? Well, I know the electric sharpener, they're louder.
Yeah, of course. Mm-hmm.
But so okay.
So what do you do?
No, wait. First of all, let's stick with the pencils. But okay, so first of all, what kind of pencils do you guys use? Do you or your classroom?
Yeah, so I use number 2. I don't even let them bring mechanical pencils to school.
Why not?
Because I actually did that my first year teaching 5th grade. I was, know what I was doing.
You grew up loving pencils?
Yeah, I do. Actually, I love mechanical. But I found that when I taught my first year, it was a big headache because kids were like, can I borrow your lead? I mean, I didn't even provide any lead because I don't know what I was doing. And then it was distracting from everything, So I just said, well, no lead pencils.
What size were the lead pencils?
0.7, 0.5.
So now you go back to number 2 pencils, the yellow ones, the Dixon, whatever.
Yeah, the wooden Faber-Castell, whatever kind.
The one that you see everywhere.
Yeah, so I give every kid one
pencil. How about
two.
How about an eraser?
Yeah, I give them an eraser.
The what kind of eraser? The one that you stick on a pencil, or the
No,
one?
I have the dedicated separate, the pink ones.
The pink erasers, right?
Yeah, so I have a cup for sharpened pencils, which are for a borrow me pencil, right?
Okay.
Anyone could borrow it if they trade in their number pencil, which is assigned to them. So if
Okay.
you're number 2,
But it's
then
a pencil number 2.
yeah, okay, now I write number 2. Okay, number 3. Gosh. If you're number 3, you're student number 3, your pencil has number 3 on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then once yours is dull, you go put your pencil in the sharpen me cup, and then you grab a borrow me pencil from the borrow me cup, which I have special stickers on them.
Okay.
So that we know this is a borrow me pencil. And this is thanks to Netta Schlala, my good friend. I got her idea from her classroom.
How big are those stickers on those pencils?
They're like 1 inch by 2 inches.
So there's no chance of them sharpening over it.
No, it's small.
Okay,
It's just right underneath the eraser barrel.
Interesting. Wow, you guys are very anal about that.
And then I sharpen at the end of the day.
You do.
And sometimes I forget. So
Why don't you have your students do it?
Because I want them to, I'd rather than do something else to help, to do more productive. And I don't want them to mess up the sharpener.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Because, what you do, and you teachers know out there, is that when you put your pencil in the sharpener, there's a noise. And then once it's done, there's a special higher pitch noise. So then you know it's done sharpening.
Oh, okay. You don't push it in, so you don't push it in more, right?
You have to listen to that.
It's telling you it's sharpened.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The same pencils they use for testing.
No, we have online now.
Oh, that's right. You guys
yeah,
do it
no
online.
more bubbling.
All right. That's pretty interesting. Where is your pencil sharpener? Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. It's by your desk.
It's by my desk. And they know not to touch it. I mean, you have to set the boundaries, or have a parents do it sometimes.
What happens if you don't have any? Well, how many borrow me pencils do you have?
I have 40.
Oh, wow.
Double. But sometimes the kids don't trade in the number one for their borrow me. And that's the frustrating part. Because it's behind in their desk, like hidden and buried.
Right. Uh-huh. So what do you do?
I make everyone take their stuff out. No, but you have to maintain it. And also what happens is in the morning, pencils are sharp. I put it in the sharpen me cup back in and they rotate the cup around. They get their own pencil back.
Mm-hmm.
Then they're supposed to trade it in for the borrow me pencil.
Right.
Sometimes they forget to do that.
Now going back to the pencil thing, ergonomically, do you use, or it depends on your students. Do you see a lot of students? I'm just wondering today. Do you see a lot of students have the pencil grips still available?
I teach 3rd grade, so I don't see it very much. So there's 2 kinds of pencil grips, right? There's ones because some kids just have a hard time holding a pencil to write correctly, and there's ones where it's just more comfortable, right? So some kids I do give them the one to correct the way they're holding it. But most kids already are good by then. But I've seen it in all my teaching career.
How about their handwriting? Are they using the correct finger grip itself? I mean, the way they're gripping the pencil?
Most kids do. Mm-hmm.
Are they using the 4th finger sometimes?
You mean this ring finger?
Yeah, are they using that? I see sometimes people do that, right?
Yeah, or they go like this where they reverse it.
Oh, in between
kind of weird.
The pointer and the
middle finger,
right?
And they use the thumb to guide it versus the middle finger guiding it.
Interesting.
So I don't know what happened to that habit, but whatever it takes.
Okay, going beyond pencils now. How about crayons?
Oh. Well, everyone gets a box of crayons when they start.
You provide
16 colors.
You provide them 16 crayons. Okay, you do
that. My school does.
Oh, your school does. Okay, good. How do they erase them? Or do you, not erase, how do they sharpen them?
They don't sharpen it.
They don't sharpen them anymore?
They just peel the paper off.
Then why did I want that growing up, the 64
I know you always wanted that one. Did you ever get one of those?
Never
I forgot.
got one.
Oh.
But I had the sharpener. Why did they have the sharpener?
Maybe it's just a selling point.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I wanted one so bad, though, growing up.
Yeah. Oh, but speaking of pencil sharpeners, going back, you cannot sharpen colored pencils.
They're different wood. They're different.
The different graphite.
Yeah, they're different.
Different type. Inside. It's softer, but I still do anyway.
So how do you? Okay, so you still do it anyway.
Yeah, because the art teacher told me the best is to use a manual sharpener for those colored pencils.
You can control it more, right?
Yeah. So just a tip for you guys out there if you didn't know that and wondering why your colored pencils get ripped up a lot.
Do you ever? The kids? I remember growing up playing woods. It's where you battle each other with your pencil, and you try to smack the other pencil. You're using your own pencil versus another guy's pencil. The other guy is holding the pencil horizontally, and as myself, I would try to hit it in a way where it breaks it in half.
Oh, it's perpendicular.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
So I'm flipping it back, like back by my thumb, and I'm flipping it and trying to get the momentum as best as I can, and then I would let go. Then it would hit the opponent's pencil and hopefully try to break it.
Break theirs.
That was a big thing growing up in the 70s. It was called woods. We used to call that.
Never heard of it, but I've seen it. I didn't know that's the name.
Okay, but you've seen it. Mm-hmm. Does it happen?
I haven't seen it with my kids.
Okay, interesting. So that doesn't happen anymore. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's cool. Maybe it does. Cool.
Now we got ideas for you guys.
All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, all about pencil management. Okay, if you guys have something else that you think that's better or something you improve on, let us know. Contact us. Email us at fred@teachingbytes.com.
And Sharon@teachingbytes.com.
And also, please leave a honest review on iTunes. Okay, it will subscribe and leave an honest review on iTunes, and share it. It definitely helps us get discovered by other teachers just like you.
Yep.
All right.
And thank you. Find us on teachingbytes.com. Thanks for your time and listening.
All right, folks.
So sharpen your pencils now.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to the Teaching Bites podcast at www.teachingbytes.com.